Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich and I am here with my day 14 for Mr. Rich's worst movies that I own. And today we're looking at a trauma release film called Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. Released in 1982. I don't know when it got. I don't know if that's when it got picked up by Troma. So it was released in 1982, from the information I found. It was also released under the title Curse of the Screaming Dead, but it's more widely known as Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. The movie gets a 1.6 on IMDb. And it's not even good enough for its own actual DVD release, because it's part of the Toxie's Triple Terror set that comes, I think, with Deadly Daphne's Revenge and some other movie. So what's the movie about? Well, it's a zombie movie that the whole movie is about some campers that go off. They're in the South and they go off into the woods. They go to a trail that I guess they haven't been on ever. They were like, oh, we'll go here. Maybe we'll get some better, hunting, because they're kind of going out hunting, camping, that kind of stuff. And they happen to bring along somebody who's blind, because that's what you do on camping trips. I'm sure you do. Some people do. But in this context, it doesn't fucking work. So with that, there's one of the characters happens to come across like a kind of abandoned graveyard. Finds a diary. And like a Confederate flag around where like all the graves are. Pockets the diary and goes back to everyone else and's like, hey, I found this grave or graveyard, come and see. So they're all like, this must be years old. But if you look at the gravestones, you could actually see the spray paint they use. It's like, like some people use like, if they have like a gray and they kind of swoosh like a white on it to make it look kind of like older or aged. That's what these gravestones look like. So with that, they're like, oh, this is cool. Let's go camp somewhere else, So later on that night, they start hearing this like banging noises and stuff like that, and they're like, "What's all that?" And they really never tell you what it is. It sounds like fireworks, and I believe it's supposed to be gunfire in the movie. I really don't know. But later on, a little bit later on, after the gunfire, all of a sudden, all these zombie Confederates attack everybody. And then we have like a chase scene, and they're like beating them up and they're shooting them. They lose one of the guys in their battle. There's 3 girls, 3 boys. One of the boys dies. No one really cares, because all these characters in the fucking film, they really don't matter except for the blind chick. So with that, let's see, where was I going with this? Turns into day, so they're running all night and fighting these Cannibal Confederates. Yeah. So, where's it going? This is a weird fucking movie to kind of remember what the hell's going on. Okay. Then the police show up in the middle of the woods. And they're like, what are you doing here? We're like, we're getting killed by these people that are dressed in Confederate clothing. And they're like, what? What are you talking about? We're trying to find the people that grave robbed all these like landmark graves or something, because it's like it's owned by like the governor or something, some stupid bullshit story that they put into the, to understand why the police are there. So, the main two guys, including the main guys, get arrested by the cops because they have like explosive bullets, and you're not supposed to have those. And they kind of admitted to like kind of killing some of these zombies. Well, they don't know they're zombies at the moment, but they're kind of like, yeah, we killed somebody. And they're like, oh, well, come with us. So the one cop brings them to where they're at, or where they have to be. And the other cop goes and tries to find, I guess, the people that are causing all the shenanigans, like the Confederates. And the cop that goes off gets attacked by the zombies. The zombies come and get him. And he's running, runs back to the car. The other cop's like, what the fuck's going on? Then everyone gets their guns out and starts shooting the zombies. And with that, another person dies. Both the cops get eaten by the zombies. And then it ends in a building. There's some house in the middle of the fucking woods. And to get all this to stop, to get everything to stop, all one of the guys have to do is give the Bible back, or not the Bible, but the diary back to the Confederate general. That's who it belonged to, because he logged in about all this atrocities that happened to his men, which is a lot of stuff, because apparently the Union soldiers, like, it's revealed that the Union soldiers tortured all these people that are now, or the zombies, or, at the time they weren't zombies, but they got tortured by Union soldiers. That's why they're all restless and turning and killing everybody that comes on their land. And I swear to God, right at the end, after the Bible, or not the, I keep on saying the Bible, the diary is given back to the Confederate guy, end of movie. It just fucking ends. There's no end, like, that's the end. Then you see credits, and you're just like, what the fuck? That wasn't like an end of a movie? It doesn't make sense. Like, there's other shit in here. Like, the whole blind girl character just makes no fucking sense. Why would you put a blind person in the middle of the fucking woods? And with that, they don't even lead her around like she's fucking blind. Like, at least you would have somebody grab, like a blind person would grab the back of your arm so you could kind of lead them where the fuck to go. There's none of that in this movie. And, well, at the end, she gets fucking eaten. So it really doesn't matter. That was all this character development with this blind girl character. She fucking dies in the end. What else? A lot of scenes that they don't make sense of where they are. I swear to God, there's whole entire scenes that are probably shot years, if not months apart from another. Because literally it's like someone's talking over here, and then they're talking over there, and then they're talking like there's two characters, but they're not talking to one another. It's different parts. These two scenes are done months apart. It's a stressful movie to watch. I can understand why this just didn't get a DVD release on its own, because it's fucking terrible. That's all I gotta say about this movie. Don't fucking watch this movie. There's a reason it got a 1.6 on IMDb, because it's fucking terrible. Oh, man. There's so much wrong with this film. That's all I gotta say. Stay away from Cannibal Confederates. This is actually my second time watching this movie, and it's bad. It's fucking terrible. Don't go anywhere near this one. If you have it in your Terror Pack, if you got that Toxie Triple Pack thing, watch it maybe on there, but don't go out searching for it. This is $40 on VHS when I looked it up to get the information on here, if you wanted to find just the VHS of this. Alright, that's it. I'm probably going over my 10 minutes now. I don't really know. I wasn't really keeping time too well, but stay away from Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. It's bad. It's an atrocity. It's probably one of the worst zombie movies I've really ever seen. There's also there's another one on my list that's really bad too, but I haven't shown you that one yet. Alright, well, that's it. Bye, YouTube. See you tomorrow. Bye.